Hey everybody, Dave here at Dave's Man Cave. Do a quick episode of Dave's Garage. We're not going to be talking about those today. We're going to be talking about this. And then specifically, I had a company called Fenrir reach out to me and asked me, hey, we have bike covers and bar ends and the plugs. In fact, I think those might be the Fenrir plugs too. I already had some of their products. The bar end mirrors that I had were theirs. Or not the bar end mirrors, but the bar ends themselves. And then I had these cheap CRG knockoffs I got from Cycle Gear that, it worked, but they were cast aluminum. They were painted. They weren't anodized and machined like this. And they were round. And there's nothing else on the bike that's round other than the damn tires. But I was like, whatever, it works. So these guys reached out to me and said, hey, we want to send you a set of mirrors, if you want to pick out a set, that you like. And give it a review. Tell us what you think. So I said, okay, I'm going to be honest about it. So if I don't like them, I'm going to say that. And they said, yep, no problem. Just tag us in it and let us know when a video's up. So there is a link. There's an affiliate link. So if you want to buy any of their stuff, use the link in the description of this video, and then use Dave's Man Cave. And copy and paste it, because I don't know if the spacing matters, if there's a space between Dave's Man and Cave. So I put it in parentheses in the description, copy it without the parentheses, obviously, and use that. So all those disclaimers out of the way. They did send these to me. I didn't purchase them. They sent them to me. They came in a nice box, which is over there. They're all wrapped up really nice. And I just installed them. So luckily, they sent me a set of the bar ends, the adapters for the Yamaha. It comes with a set of the type with the flange that expands up inside, but because there's a thread that's like welded or pressed in there, you need something that physically threads right back in, just like the OEM bar weights. So they sent me a set of those, and I think they might be like, I don't know, $100, but you save $5 if you buy it using my code. And I just had to remove them, pull them out, so that, because this obviously doesn't fit over that end. They come with some plastic spacers. Just pop the spacer on, slide this onto that bar end, and then screw it in. Put a little blue Loctite, screw it in, then you set your adjustments and then tighten it. And it comes with, this piece is separate from this in the packaging, I guess because they can sell different arms with different mirrors and come up with different combos. I just, put it in, comes with a lock washer. I always put a little bit of blue Loctite. Don't use red. I mean, you can, but you probably never get it out. So put a little blue Loctite, drop of oil on the pivot, where that moves around, just to make sure you don't get any rust or corrosion in there. But other than the fingerprints, they look really good. They're mirrors, right? I mean, some people spend $200-$300 on a set of CRGs, and I'm like, But for, $95, and now if you have bar ends, depending on another bike you might have, you might have other bar ends that work. So I think it's $100 for the kit if you get the mirrors, both sides, and you get the bar end adapters. That's $100. One CRG mirror, and assuming that bar end works with your bike, is like $130. So $260 versus $100. These look just as good. I know some people go, oh, it's made in China. So's your iPhone. So is your MacBook. So is your Apple Watch. So is half the stuff in your house and the electronic components in your car and the guts of your Samsung TV and half the parts inside your LG dryer or refrigerator. Country of origin does not mean it's good or bad. There's a lot of good stuff made in China. China is a manufacturing high-tech powerhouse. We might not like the Communist Party politics, but we're going to keep that out of this. But as far as like a product, it's a nice product. It's all nicely machined. It's anodized really nicely. There was no thin spots. It looks good. It's nice and steady. And I'd rather spend $100 on a set of decent mirrors, because they're just mirrors. They have to work or they don't. As long as they're well built and not, don't look bad. It's a function thing. It is nice that it does look good, and everything that's, on the MT-10s is very angular and, angry kind of insect-like. And so I picked these because it goes right with that design language. It works. And, when you think about it, even though I've got crash protection, I left these on just to act as an extra impact point in case you drop it in the driveway. Frame protector. When you drop your bike, the very first thing you're going to break is a bar end mirror, right? Then maybe levers, and then maybe foot pegs. Those are the first things to go. And I can replace both of these and the adapters for less than the price of one legit CRG. And someone can say, well, the CRG has better than... It's a mirror. It's a piece of machined metal that's anodized. You put it together. It has a piece of glass in it. It's not rocket science, folks. These appear to be very well made. They're certainly far better than the set that I had prior to this that I paid for at Cycle Gear. These are light years better than the ones I got from Cycle Gear. So I think it looks pretty damn good. I did have one on because I like that Street Fighter look, but now that I've got the taller windscreen and the heated grips, honestly, this bike looks better when you have like a cafe racer than just having one hanging down low is kind of the look. But on this bike, it actually looks better. And they also sell these plugs, so when you remove the Mickey Mouse ear OEM ones, you can go buy the plugs from them. One of them will be reverse threaded. You pick out which bike you have and which size, and they got all that stuff. So I like them. I'm going to use them. I mean, I'll do a ride review when it's not cold and rainy out. But thank you, Leo from Fenrir, for sending this over for evaluation. It was a very simple install. Took all of 7-8 minutes. They pop right in. I don't have any binding with my oversized heated grips. The throttle snaps back just like it should, so no friction there. Even if it did, you could always just trim the rubber slightly if it was rubbing, but these aren't OEM. These are bigger and thicker, so I was actually worried that those would actually hit, but they're fine. I think they look sharp, and they look a hell of a lot better than the ones that I had, so I'd give you 2 thumbs up, but the other hand is holding the camera, so take this, multiply it by 2, and there you go. They make bike covers, all kinds of cool stuff, so there you have it, folks. I like them.